There are products out there that generate a lot of buzz, but ultimately end up failing because very few people have actually used or bought them. These products sometimes declare victory prematurely based on anecdotal evidence or based on a brand name alone. Here's one product in particular that was a super expensive bet, an estimated $895 million investment before they realized it wasn't going to bring much value to customers. The key word here being value. How do you know if something is working? How do you know if it isn't? The answer lies in the data. Instinct and expertise were once all that product teams needed to rely on. But to become product-led, companies must now get as close to their customers as possible. This means product teams should be obsessive about continually collecting and analyzing data. They need to know what users want, what users say, and what users do. All this will add up to a deep understanding of the customer, allowing you to make more informed decisions. As a product-led company, you need to be able to measure what you value, and you have to measure the value that your product actually delivers. You also need to make sure you have a true problem defined that you're solving for the customer. In the case of Google Glass, the product was actually not just a privacy or a security risk. It ended up posing some physical danger. And this was not the way to go about creating a delightful experience or bring value to customers. An example of the power of product data comes from LabCorp, which operates one of the largest clinical laboratory networks in the world. In order to provide a more personalized experience for every patient, the team turned to product analytics to understand how users interacted with their patient portal. They identified two seemingly small issues that were having an outsized impact on the customer's onboarding experience, and as a result, generating a high volume of support tickets. LabCorp wouldn't have been able to uncover these subtle issues without truly understanding the paths that different cohorts of users were following. Within weeks of identifying and fixing just these two issues, support tickets plummeted. Friction-related tickets dropped from several thousand to about 100 over the course of several months, cutting their backlog by 99%. Data is currency in business, yet many product teams lack the data they need. This is why product-led organizations are elevating the role data plays in their organizations. To them, product analytics is just as important as sales and marketing data. Rather than just tallying the number of features shipped or bugs fixed, they're using product analytics to tie the product experience to business value. To do this in your organization, here are some questions to answer. How sticky is my product? Is my feature adoption rate what it should be? Are my customers using enough of my product? Am I building what my customers want, or am I building what I think they want? Beneath each of these questions lies a series of metrics that can be tracked, visualized, and benchmarked. This is the future of product analytics, and product-led organizations are taking us there.